The Xbox conference so far has been the best of E3. They look like the heroes, and I thought, let's see what Bethesda has in line. I, like many others, stayed up to see the Bethesda press conference, and needless to say, I, like many others, were severely disappointed. I could go on about everything that went on with the Bethesda conference. I mean, straight up, I could. It was shit. I gave EA shit for this, but EA didn't take damn near like 3 hours for the Bethesda thing to start. Can you believe it? 3 hours before the fucking thing got underway. They had a cheesy little video thing talking about Bethesda Land.
Welcome everyone to Bethesda Land 2017.
And I think it's best surmised when somebody wrote "close down Bethesda Land." That's how shit it was. The endless mire of anger and hate posts. The comment section is full of people pissed beyond belief. I'm going to skip all the rest of the crap because really it doesn't fucking matter in the grand scheme of things. You can sit there and jerk off and go, hey, Wolfenstein looked great. Good for fucking you. I'm glad you liked it. It looked alright. But it's the same song and dance. Only a blonde white man can stop the neo-Nazi treasure. Wait, what? Treasure? Whoops. There were a ton of things. Bethesda's own version of a card game that nobody gives a shit about. I mean, you look at the live chat, everybody's like, Bethesda's doing Gwent. Wonderful. I thought the same thing. Who needs this when there's Gwent? Suck a dick, you faggot. Then they also showed off that horrible online game. Do you know how bad Bethesda's Skyrim Online is, or Morrowind? I don't even know what the hell it's called anymore. I played the closed beta. I played the alphas. I was in on it. The game was atrocious then. It's still kind of boring now. Anyone who's really looking for some online fun in an MMO isn't going to pick Bethesda. Long story short, the game's so shit, Bethesda contacted me on Twitch to tell me that I had won stuff if I would please log into their online MMORPG. I wrote back to the little robot, no chance in hell. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not logging into that ever again. They also decided to show off a couple pictures of people watching the trailer and reacting because it's so interesting. That's how shit the game is. All they had to go off of was people reacting to trailers for the Bethesda Online game. They didn't have any video of people playing the game and having a super great time because it's boring. But let's get to the real problem here. Bethesda did what I thought was impossible. I honest to God thought was impossible. I thought no one could have a cringier or shittier E3 presentation than EA, but Bethesda did it, dude. Bethesda did it so hard, I am willing to watch the EA presentation again and clap and cry, as if I was watching Citizen Kane for the first fucking time. They unveiled, whatever the hell you want to call it, their new thing, what is this? The Creation Club. The Bethesda Creation Club.
Speaking of Morrowind, did you know that Bethesda's first PC user mods in 2002 were for the Elder Scrolls III Morrowind? 15 years later, Bethesda continues to support the mod community.
The gravy train, baby!
Bethesda Game Studios is known for creating open living worlds with seemingly limitless gameplay content. But what if there was another way to experience even more, something all new? Introducing Creation Club, a collection of new game content for Skyrim and Fallout 4, including new weapons, new armor, new outfits and accessories, new crafting and housing features, even new gameplay enhancements. Using Creation Club is easy. Browse the selection in-game by category and use credits to download right there.
What?
Use credits to download right there. Your new content will appear automatically. Creation Club content is made by Bethesda Game Studios and outside developers, including the very best community creators.
The internet spilled its sanity on the floor. Shit didn't just hit the fan exploded from the level of shit that hit it. It was demolished, like my dreams. Now, the scary thing is there are a lot of people who are ill-informed, misinformed, or just have no clue what the fuck they're talking about. Predominantly console gamers. Alright, listen, I'm not calling them all out, but a majority of console gamers, if you're running around wearing an Xbox hoodie that says Xbox One or something, and you're posing with pictures of it, you're probably a diehard console game pleb. I'm sorry, I don't take it back. They're defending this to me. And dude, I choked on my milk and cookies when I saw people defending this. Hell, even the Bethesda people were there, nobody really clapped for this shit. And the funny thing is, people also tried to tell me that this wasn't paid mods. They're trying to tell me this isn't paid mods. They're like, it's not paid mods if you read it. The facts are the Creation Club is a collection of all new content for both Fallout and Skyrim. Yeah, keep living off of Skyrim, Bethesda. How about you re-release it again? Oh wait, they did. Now it's on a Nintendo Switch. Whoopee! It features new items, abilities, gameplay, created by Bethesda Game Studios and outside development parties, including the best community creators. Creation Club content is fully curated and compatible with the main game and official add-ons. Believe me, it'll be a majority of content creators, community creators, because let's fucking face it, this is the same people who released Fallout 4. And if you dare take it from 60 FPS, the damn game ran like Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, do you really trust their curation abilities? Like, for real? These are the people you want to trust for curation? The fucking developers known for the most bug-ridden, crash-filled fucking games? Are you serious right now? Like, these motherfuckers have some level of goddamn integrity when it comes to putting out a game? All of a sudden, Bethesda is Gordon motherfucking Ramsay? Please. If Gordon Ramsay worked at Bethesda and saw the state they released their games, he wouldn't even yell, insult anyone, or throw anything at them. He'd take a gun, put the gun in his mouth, and pull the trigger till it fucking would click.
And that's well done. Well done to you. And well done to you. I can't believe just how inconsistent you are. Do me a favor. You and you, fuck off upstairs. Get out!
Gundam, I hate you. I hate you so much. It's so negative. I hate the truth. I hate it when you tell the truth. Now check this out. All right, now I gotta get back on point. I'm sorry, I flew way off point. I was talking about how people were telling me this wasn't paid mods. All right, because there's a lot of song and dance in this. It's kind of like Sean Spicer when he comes out and he was like, "Oh, we're putting up." They were putting up a new fence for the fucking border, and Sean Spicer goes, "A fence can be a wall." And I'm just like, "Okay, I'm done with this press conference." Clicks out and exits.
It is called a levee wall on the left. That is called a bollard wall. Huh?
So that's not a wall, it's a levee wall?
That's what it is.
But it's not the wall the president promised.
No, hold on. Hold on, Jim. I'm going to take turns.
Anyway, it's kind of like that. All right? This shit looks like it's written by Sean Spicer. How can I get Creation Club content? You might ask your fucking self. On some weird, bizarro world where this is normal. Creation Club is available via in-game digital marketplace for both Fallout 4 and Skyrim Special Edition. And purchases with credits. Credits are available for purchase in the PSN, Xbox Live, and Steam. Your credits are transferable and can be used in both games on the same platform. Now read this here. You can purchase credits in your digital marketplace. You buy the credits, much like shark cards in GTA, and I think that's how they think they're getting around this. It's not paid until you're paying for the credits, and then you use the credits to buy, whatever fuck you want. Kind of like with GTA and shark cards. You're not really paying for that Lamborghini in the game you want. You're paying for the shark card for $2 million, so it's like, what, 20, 50 fucking dollars? And then you use that money to buy the in-game thing you want. So it's not really paid content, or however the fuck you want to put this shit. And the weird thing is when you come across websites like the Gamer Assault Weekly, who doesn't even have enough fortitude to, like, right here. God, I gotta show you this shit before I lose my shit. Forgive me. Right here, Bethesda shows off new mod content Creation Club Bethesda E3 2017. The console man supports Fallout 4, and all those guys are blah 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 blah, all the bullshit. If this means less crashing, sign us up. Here's an idea. If you want less crashing for your Fallout or Skyrim game, then play it on fucking PC, dude. Like, really. You're getting a lesser experience. But I digress. Whether any of these mods will cost money, or if your everyday modder can contribute to the Creation Club, is still a mystery. How is it a mystery when Bethesda has all of the shit right here on their goddamn website under facts? PC Gamer even takes jabs at this shit. You know you're fucking up when PC Gamer actually has the balls to say something seems fucked. PC Gamer then says, on the other hand, further down the page, the facts asks itself if this is a paid mod system. And the answer is, and I quote, no, mods will remain free and open system where everyone can create and share what they like. Also, we won't allow any existing mods to be retrofitted into the Creation Club. It must be all original content. Most of the Creation Club content is created internally. Same with internal partners who have worked on our games, and some by external creators. All the content is approved, curated, and taken through a full internal dev cycle, including localization, polishing, and testing. This also guarantees that all content works together. We've looked at many ways to do paid mods, and the problems outweigh the benefits. Yeah, everybody dropping a hammer on your nuts. So you purchase credits to spend on mods, but at the same time, it's not a paid mod system. Do you see how much rigmarole is going on here? How much fucking wordplay? Even PC Gamer says, and I quote, I suppose Bethesda is saying all existing mods will stay free and all the new mods that are not part of the Creation Club will be free. Only mods that are part of the Creation Club will have to be purchased. I think it's a bit disingenuous to say the Creation Club isn't a paid mod system. It is. You pay for the mods, therefore it is a paid mod system. But rest assured, there will still be plenty of free mods as well. As far as the creation part goes, the facts state that just like our own game developers, creators are paid for their work and start receiving payments as soon as their proposal is accepted and through the development milestones. How it works is each creator submits a pitch that goes through the approval process. The fact says all content must be new and original. Once the concept is approved, the development schedule with alpha, beta, and then release milestones is created. Creations go through our full development pipeline, which creators participate in. This sounds a bit like the ARC-sponsored mod program that appeared back in February, at least in how the development works with the modders to complete their mods and pay them on a salary. The difference here being that ARC mods are downloadable even in the earliest stages and don't require players to purchase them. If you're interested in applying for the Creation Club, you know where the fuck the link is. DC, Bethesda, I can't. You see, what bothers me is the video game industry is becoming a cannibal of itself. Once something becomes accepted in the video game industry, it then becomes a standard. Remember when DLC was free? You probably fucking don't. You weren't old enough. Then DLC became paid for. It wasn't too expensive. You let it slide. Now look at fucking DLC. DLC before was something that expanded upon a game. Now DLC is the developers coming up with a DLC plan before the game is even close to a fucking alpha. They're already figuring out ways to squeeze more money out of you or cut off a piece of the game to charge you with. If mods become something that is, oh well, Bethesda could get away with paid mods, EA will do it. Activision will do it. And then what? How much more money do the developers have to get? What also eats me is the fact that I know Bethesda will get a piece of the action if it involves modders. And on top of that, like, what is this really? Bethesda's all of a sudden interested in making more DLC and stuff for these games? I mean, how many times have they put out a game, made the DLC, and left it to die? You remember what the fuck Bethesda games were like on PS3, because I certainly do. The only reason I even bother with gaming today is because of mods. If it wasn't for back in 2013 when I first built my computer, and one day after I was sick of gaming because I stopped playing my PlayStation 3 altogether, my other consoles, they just collected dust, and I was on my PC, and I thought to myself, let's see what all these mods are about that I heard so much about. And I started modding Skyrim, and I fell in love with gaming again. If it wasn't for mods, I wouldn't have this YouTube channel. I wouldn't be doing this. So for me, I feel indebted to the mod community. I feel it needs some sort of protection. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm overly passionate about this. Maybe I've been burned by Bethesda so many motherfucking times, and I can't fathom giving them more than they deserve. And you can also sit there and go, well, if it wasn't for them making the game, the modders wouldn't be blah, 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 blah. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter. That alternate universe doesn't fucking exist. We're in this one where they made the game. They gave it to me. They gave me some shitty-ass DLC for Fallout 4. They gave me a shitty-ass game experience. And the only redeeming quality for Fallout 4 has been the modding community. And frankly, honest to God, I was talking to Lord of Wars when he was had me alpha testing his armor pack. And I was sitting there and I'm like, dude, you should be working for Bethesda. I don't see how the fuck they can't look at some of the work of these modders and just go, you know what? We're giving you a job. No, they'd rather go, how about this? We make you an independent contractor. We take some of your money and you make some awesome shit for us. You get some cash, but we're going to get all the credit. All right? Because when Bethesda, Pete Hines, and Todd Howard, they walk their narrow asses on stage, strutting like peacocks, and they talk about how great the modding system is and blah, 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 and they don't bring any modder out there. You don't fucking see Eleonora some shit standing next to Pete Hines and they talk about how great the modding community is. No, they talk as if, you know, oh, we love our community and we brought mods to blah, blah. They make it seem like it's them. When they brought mods to Fallout 4, I remember the wave of console gamers saying, thank you, Bethesda. And I'm sitting there like, you shouldn't be thanking Bethesda. You should be thanking the modders. Because if the modders didn't make such an awesome motherfucking community, such great content, such undeniable ability, such an undeniable force, Bethesda wouldn't even be bothering with this shit. They wouldn't even fucking fart on it if it wasn't for an already built-in community that was amazing. They saw a way to make money. That was the whole point of the fucking special proprietary Bethesda garbage you had to download just to use mods on the PC and such. They wanted to get the infrastructure in there first. They wanted to see how well it would work, and then they moved on to phase 2, making some money off the shit. And you could get there and say I'm a hater or what the fuck ever, but I'm gonna say this to you. If we lose ground here, it will not stop. We will not get that ground back. Just like with DLC, it's not going to change. The only way DLC is going to be less invasive, less intrusive, less about price gouging, less about raping your wallet and making some sort of quota in these fucking shitty ass trailers with famous Twitch streamers is the second the gaming industry crashes again for the second time. Because that will be the only way it will change, especially microtransactions. They're a staple point. Remember when microtransactions didn't exist? Because it wasn't that long ago. Now microtransactions are in so many fucking games, dude. What the fuck happened to just unlocking that cool armor? Nah, you can pay us up front for the fucking armor. And there's no way to unlock it other than paying for it or fucking making the game so hard you'd have to grind out of your mind to get that armor. And it removes the value of the armor. It removes the desire for it. Because now if you see someone with it, 9 times out of 10 they spent $90 buying it. And do you know why microtransactions are in every game? Because it works. Overwatch's microtransactions and loot boxes must be mind-blowing. Oh yeah, and by the way, since there's no NDA on fucking, what is that game Bethesda's putting out to try and fight with Overwatch? Quake. I can say this now. Quake's got the same loot box system as Overwatch, except there's a couple different tiers and more money you can spend. It's the same shit, dude. It's just more greedy. I remember looking at it and I had to bite my tongue because I signed an NDA. I couldn't bitch about it at the time. I was so disgusted, I stopped playing. You could sit there and call me a bitch or whatever, but you know what? Fuck you, I've got integrity. Fuck this, man. I'm sorry. It's just, I can't piece my thoughts together because my mind is like shooting off in a billion different directions. I don't even know why they bother with a press conference. To me, it felt like the press conference was to show off Wolfenstein, to tell you we got a whole bunch of games you already motherfucking played. You can play them again on the Wii, and you can play them in fucking VR, Lottie fucking friggin' da. And oh, by the way, paid mods. Good night, everybody. Wolfenstein. On that note, I'm out. This is way too long.